I really need to think of an intro for this show. At this point, that's becoming the intro for this show. For now, the intro to the show will be, I really need to think of an intro for this show. Especially since I don't yet know quite right the length of time it takes between me hitting the stream button and the stream hitting the airwaves, as it were. I have looked back on a few of my videos and you can see that I sort of got in halfway through something because, you know, I wasn't ready. So, I'm back on Dblat. Yay! This is the first guy I played on stream. As you can see, the axe I got when I was first playing, I got it now. I'm using it. So what I have done, which I've started doing with all my characters that I'm doing these shows for, because I've realised how boring watching some bits of this game could be, is that I went round and I did a load of stuff. Alright? I have collected the quests from down here. Or no, from down there. Which are to kill stuff down there. I have, as you can see, done some mining. I didn't know that this did this, but that's cool, right? I went down and I did the quest at Goldball Quarry that I skipped last time. Even though I was specifically talking about skipping them. Just so. I have hit level 11. Yeah, so the only quest in Dunmore I still have left is that giant elite yeti around the ranch where you get your mounts. Everything else I have is around here. These two quests, these bottom two, are killing stuff in there. The other two are killing stuff along here. So we're going to do here first, because it's closer to here and I feel sort of safer. And then we're going to go down there later and do those ones. I also want to say, I am amazed at how, and I love how, much atmosphere there is in this. Like, how much it raining actually changes the feeling. Look, everything looks misty. I could barely see over Thessalmar. It looks kind of beautiful in a way. Like, I feel like if I set it up right, this is where you could get some really nice screenshots, you know? Like, it's some fucking bam and some... And, you know, you could use these as a wallpaper, you know what I mean? Like... yeah, I love this, dude. That's one thing I do want to do, is get some really nice screenshots of this game, because I love this game. So, I need to remember how to play this game, because... And by this game, I mean this hero. Because I've been playing lots of different heroes recently, none like this. I've also started playing retail, for those who are interested. And I will be doing some videos of some retail stuff. Unfortunately, I already did play a bit of retail when it first came out, so I can't do like a look at Dblat in one universe and Dblat in another universe. Yeah, it's like no. But I might get another Paladin or something and look at how it's changed. Ooh, copper. Ooh, one intellect and one stamina. That's it's still better than what I have, because what I have is actually nothing. I have a leather vest. Interesting. That's a really good start. These trogs, I think I need to kill them, but I didn't think this was the thing I thought it was. Are these the same trogs as are in the other area? I don't think so. But if they are, this is a much safer way to kill them. I've just realised as well that I am really low health. I need to be careful. They also, I think, got the timing of that down, where if you time that spell to be behind, like just behind their attack, that is the best way to avoid hits, because if you time it right after one of their attacks, or right, no, I think right before one of their attacks, so they hit you immediately, then they hit the second attack by the time you're near finished with the spell cast, and they hit the third attack just after you finish, so you don't get hit by all three, whereas most ways of doing it, you get hit by 3 attacks. Yeah, they were the trogs I need to kill. Interesting. I wonder if it's the same trogs in both area, and I wonder if the other trog quest to get the stones or whatever can be done over here. So the animals around here are mainly 11, right? I think 10, 11, 12 is a safe bet, but mainly around here 11. The thing I'm interested in, are these stone trogs, even the ones over here, generally higher? Because they seem to be generally 12, right? There you go, it took a little while, but it turned on a bit. So, let's eat some. Let's have my Shift T and Shift Q be eat and drink. Yeah, I also, yeah, as you can see, I've started getting some trade goods up. I'm gonna start doing some crafting. Probably not right here. That's also one of the things I'm gonna do off stream a bit. Is that I'm going to go around and do professions on all of my characters. Just going to go farm professions. So I might just like come here and go into all the kobold camps and clear them out and get some professions. So if I randomly have like XP spikes between videos, it'll be that, and it'll be connecting quests like, you know, travel to this person sort of quests. There's some mage row here which worries me. Is that tin? No, it's copper. Excellent. Oh, but there's a lot of dudes in there, dude. These are level 10s, which is why I wanted to start with them, but I don't want that to happen. Please, one of you leave. Can I? No. Not doing that? Okay. Just gonna have to bubble. This is what I wanted. I can heal before my bubble goes off. Nah, he ran away. Okay. I'm just gonna kill him, spider then. So yeah. What have we got? We're starting a lot more now, man. We're starting the second zone. This is cool. This is nice. I like we're in this next zone now. It's an interesting zone because it's not one I've done too much actually. But I do love it. Oh, what is this? This time strength and stamina, dude. So do I want intellect and stamina or strength and stamina? I think I want strength and stamina. If it was strength and intellect, that would be cool. But this gives me the attack power, intellect, mana, and chance to crit with spells. But I mean, that does help me actually though, because it gives my judgment crit, I guess. I assume my judgment can crit. Oh, yeah, my judgment could definitely crit, turns out. I don't think I need Holy Light to crit though. And I don't think Seed of Righteous procs can crit. I have to check if I get like a random like big old 8 from the procs, and that will be interesting to know. But I don't think procs can crit. It would be interesting if they could. So the heal being able to crit would be interesting, but I don't think I need it because I only, you know, I use it in sort of sparing situations where I know that I will need it, sort of thing, and so I don't feel like it's a huge thing for it to be able to crit. Well, the rain started to die down. The sound sort of stops quite abruptly compared to the animation. Oh shit, I forgot to reseal. It is pretty weird how I wasn't concentrating on my health there and it got really low, so I'm just gonna panic bubble. It is weird how old school paladins, like the way they were designed, is in this sort of weird, sort of bursty manner. Like, oops, that was the wrong one. You know, like you don't you don't do anything really for a while, and then suddenly so right at the start of the spell I put my seal on, I judgment, I put my seal on again, and then I'm going to keep hitting until my judgment's back up, right? Then I judgment and then I reapply my seal, and that's basically how you fight, you know, so close. It's just you wait for that to be up again, then you judgment, then you reapply your seal, and then you carry on fighting. Like, I've always been interested in how they gave paladins so little combat spells in early WoW. I expected them to be, you know, mainly combat classes. Like they have tank, deeps, and healing. But, you know, healing is only one of the two. The other two are meant to be sort of fighting classes. Oh, I got another journeyman's vest. These things are so adorable. So looking at this, I want to get back there for that copper. But there's so many tunnel rats around here, right? It might be easier to avoid this camp and come in to this... avoid that little campfire and come into this camp from the other side. Because they're in smaller groups. I'm going to give this a go. Remember to apply my buff. So I'm going to roll on down this hill. Oh no, bear. Oh, when do I get Bursting of Freedom? Okay, I've actually got rid of the bear, but still kept this guy. So I'm going to move closer to his spawn, so hopefully he will continue to stay in my thing. And I'm going to potion and heal. Yeah, that's enough. He's not running into anything, so I could be safe. Kill him. Eat some stuff. And come over here, I'm gonna drink some stuff. Some more meat to put down here. I should also start, I guess, putting cloth in a different place, because it only makes sense, to me at least, that if I'm gonna get a lot of something, I should put it all together. So now I've got these, right, I'm gonna try and take this guy. I'm going to try and take him real far back as well. Not far enough to get the bear. Maybe I'll pull him up onto the top of this hill. I have my stun for if I desperately need it, if he's running straight towards the other kobolds. No, he's running away. I'm nice and safe here. This is exactly where I wanted him to go. So I need copper and linen. This is also, this sort of thing, being like how you need to play a lot of these sort of areas, is also an explanation for why spawn times of creatures were so long back in the old days compared to now, you know? Because back in the old days, if stuff was already respawning, then I wouldn't be able to clear a path to that ore deposit, you know? But nowadays, if stuff isn't respawning, I've killed it all and I'm waiting for it to respawn, you know? Kind of the interesting, subtle differences in game design that needs to be made for... Okay, I'm gonna try and get this guy. But it's a desperate... I thought I'd got only 2 of them there, but I pulled a 3rd one. Oh, no? Are they just all leaving immediately? Okay. Gonna eat some then. I'm gonna try and pull this one on the edge then, on his own. Two? I can deal with 2. I can deal with 2. Oh, where'd the 3rd one come? Alright, actually, hold on. So what I might try and do... No, actually, that's just not working. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, no, fuck, my health was so low. Oh, if I'd seen that. I should have lay on hands there. I might need to try and get a desperate situation like that. And then just like spam one of them down as fast as possible, you know. Kill it and then run away. Like, I might have to grab all 3 of them, kill one of them, and then run away, sort of thing. This has always been a problem with Paladin, though, from playing them originally, is that pulling one mob at a time becomes such a chore. Because look, right, just reapply my buffs. Can I just very slowly walk towards him? Still not in range of judgment. Still not in range of judgment. In range of judgment, and he's got me. Okay, I was halfway through casting at that time. Backing into bear was a bad start. I think I might have to give up on getting this ore for now, guys. I might have to wait till I'm a bit more powerful. Hold on. Can I be real booky? This is the problem. I was thinking, could I die and like respawn here and mine it? But that's probably within range that they'd charge me. I'm gonna give up on my dream of getting this core ore for right now. I will come back and I will have that ore. Right, I will do it. But yeah, I do not want to have to wait around for any longer if I die again. So what was the other one I need? These are the 2 that I do mainly around here. I do need to kill bears, so let's fight this bear. I'm going to use this because I want to... Oh yeah, shit, I need to reapply all my bufferinos. It's also interesting how Lay on Hands have changed now. Because now, in Modern WoW, Lay on Hands is just a big cooldown and doesn't even use any of your mana. But in this, you know, Lay on Hands is actually uses 100% of your mana, but can use any amount of your mana, you know. It's like even if you have 1 mana, Lay on Hands will restore you to full health. think this is another reason. This is one of the reasons why I think I didn't come here too much though back in the day. I sort of tried to avoid it if I was making too much stuff, and I'd go Westfall over this. Is that I feel like a lot of the problem here is sort of there's a small area to do stuff, and like it's really easy to get ganked by like big groups of these, you know, kobolds or whatever. So you end up just like sneaking around the edge of all their camps, and although like you do that in Westfall as well, I feel like in Westfall there are more places where you can clear whole areas. Got a good chest though, so that's a good bit of progression anyway. We've got half a level pretty much since we started. We might be able to hit 12 by the end of this episode, especially if we complete both of these quests. I'm pretty confident we can hit 12. One good thing about Paladins is that a lot of the time, because of healing, I actually don't use that much mana in a fight. I mean, it's... my combo that I have to use every now and again is 52 mana, right? So, boom, boom, I use 52 mana. I think in the time it takes me to do that combo, I gain about that much. Oh! We've gone from just a standard stone buckler from some quest I did to infantry shield of the boar. Talking about mana regen, we now have increased health and mana regen. That is excellent. It's kind of a bigger shield as well. Nice. It's one of the sort of ovally shields. This is, I think, the best period of the game leveling wise. Is between here and level 30, right? Because fuck, I didn't realise how much they were damaging me. I wish I could fast forward, just in life. I shouldn't have healed while there was two of them attacking me. I should have just lay on hands or something, or bubble healed. I have so many ways to not die, and still I keep dying. God damn it. God, what was I saying? I've totally sort of lost where I was now. Boar, bear, oval, strength, spirit. I can see myself like looking back at this video and getting tilted to shit, but like, oh, why do these two aggro together? This is the thing as well, when aggro stuff happens like this, I'm just like, okay, so are those two fucking like tethered to each other somehow or something then? Okay, fucking. So this is what I should have done. And then I can, I think, get 2 heals off in this unless I run out of fucking mana, because I only just respawned. But at least this means that I can just put Seal of Righteousness on to deal some extra damage, heal all my health back, and then just slowly bip. Slowly bip. This is another problem, which is another straight up perennial problem with old WoW, is the disappointment of item drop rates, right? This is one of the things I feel like I can talk about as one of those possible legacy WoW, would you bring it back like this ways? Because I feel like, personally, I would much prefer a quest to say, right, than this quest, assuming that these have, you know, around 50% drop rate, maybe, right? Maybe a bit, maybe lower than 50% drop rate, right? Maybe they have like a 33% drop rate or something, right? Rather than have this as the quest, get 12 rat ears, right? I would prefer it to say, even if it still uses rat ears as a sort of byword for kill this many of this thing, I would prefer if those rat ears were a 100% drop rate, but instead of collecting 12, I had to collect 30 of them, right? Because then at least you get like some good feel of progression. Because the problem I have with it being like this is that you get to points where, you know, I'm going to kill 10 more of these things and maybe get to 6 or 7 rat ears, right? And then I'll kill 6 more and I'll get a rat ear with everyone and I'll be done. Right, so you never get a good view of how far through a quest you are, right? If I'm 6 rat ears, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm halfway through the quest, because I could get a rat ear every drop for my first 6. And I'm like, oh, 6 rat ears, I'm halfway through the quest. I don't know that I'm halfway through the quest or not, because of drop rates and such, right? I'll leave those two alone because they groups of enemies scare me. Oh, it's tin though. So yeah, it's one of those sort of things, and something they've added. I think they sort of added in a way that I love was the way Warhammer Online did quests, where, you know, the game is already recording everything you kill and everything you do. So if you kill, if I'm sitting here killing tunnel trogs and I haven't met this guy who wants the rat ears yet, right, I'll still get the quest item tunnel trog rat ears, right, without getting the quest, or like, I guess you wouldn't get items in that game, but you know, I'd still get the respect for it. So if he said kill 12 tunnel trogs, and I came, like, I went to him for the first time after killing trogs, he'd be like, I want you to kill some trogs. You've already killed some trogs? Awesome. Great. Here's a reward. Sort of thing, you know. Like, and I get the idea of like, oh, you know, it does make far more narrative sense to have him say, you know, bring me the ears of this many trogs that you've slain, right? And you go, okay, and that's the reason that you cut their damn ears off, right? But then why can't I, you know, get one from every trog? Why don't they all have ears, you know? Like, that tilts me. If this said 24 ears and I got one from every trog I killed, I would be so much happier with this quest. Because it can take just as long, like, I don't mind, but I don't like not knowing how far through a quest I am. You know, I think it's a very important part of game design is giving people a sense of feeling how far through the game they are. It's one of the sort of problems I feel like the new Gears is having, at least from the chapter names and stuff. We're most of the way through the new Gears of War, right? But you know, I don't feel like we should be, you know, I feel like we should be, you know, maybe just past halfway through or something, but we're like, no, we're like, I remember saying at the time, I felt like I was, you know, maybe just past a third of the way through, but it's like, no, we're like 3/4 of the way through or something. It's like, what? Fuck, dude. be fair, Gears of War were always short games. When I first got Gears of War, because I got Xbox pretty late. I bought it and my friend was like, Gears of War, it's a game I like. You know, a couple of my friends played multiplayer a lot, so he was like, alright, I'll play through the whole Gears of War campaign with you. And we literally just sat in our rooms for a day. I remember it was a day like, I don't think it was weekends, I think it was summer holiday. Or, I think it must have been winter holiday. Because my birthday is September, so I would have got it for my birthday, and then during like the winter holiday or something, I got Gears of War, and then I was like, right. And I remember I sat in this room for a whole day, and only left to, you know, to go to the toilet, or when my mum shouted, Gareth, come down and get food. Like, they were the only two reasons I left the room, and we just played for the whole Gears of War campaign in the day. But that was like a whole day. That was like, you know, kids level of a day. As in, like, we met online at like, you know, probably like 10 to 12, you know, around midday or something. Maybe 1 AM at the latest. And then we played until like, you know, 8, 10 PM or something. So it was like a whole day. Whereas I don't feel like we did that with Gears of War 4, you know. I feel like, does the App Store have time, you know, like this game has /played or whatever. I would like that, and Steam has it keeps your thing, so I could see how much I've played, like how long it took me to do this much of the story or whatever. See, I'm one more on each of these, and I'll load more on that. And I'm like, I don't know how long more it's going to take to do this. If I knew I was halfway through, I'd be like, okay, it's fine, I'm halfway through. It's going to take me like 20 more minutes. I don't have Blessing Might on anymore. Alright, so I've come back to here, because there's a load of trogs around here that I can fight. I have a banana, but I don't have any juice right now. But my bags are also quite full. So, if I run out of health and mana again, I might pop back to the village, sell everything, and keep going. So I finished bears. That's good. That's a good start. I don't need to kill any more bears. I need one more spider thing and some more boar stuff. And I got it. Nice. So I'm going to try and I'm going to clear as much of this camp that isn't in a group as I can, like last time. Try and heal up before I attack. 5.7 DPS, whereas I'm on 3.7 DPS. But I lose the strength and the spirit from that. That is a possibility of me using. Oh, traveling merchant. That's actually perfect for me. Oh, he only has bread though. Okay, I'll head back to town. So there's the stuff that I need for my quests. Then there should be... yeah, again, I think they're... boar intestines, spider ichor, so that's that. Bear meat. Is that chunks of bear meat? No, it's boar meat. Boar intestines. Oh, and bear meat. I've already got bear meat, yeah. So these are the quest items, so I can't sell those. See, again, vanilla WoW big weird. I could just sell all my quest things there. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the innkeeper. Oh, why didn't I sell that stuff? I guess actually I could just buy some of this stuff and then just go in without any of this and just never heal myself, at least as long as I don't need to. There's a chest and some thingy there. There's so much reward for killing that camp, but I'm just nowhere near strong enough. We'll come back at level 15 or something and just demolish this camp. I don't know if there's any more. Well, they're trogs. So what are the kobolds? The little ones kobolds, I think the little ones kobolds. I think through this way it's all trogs and kobolds. Like, I think this area here. This area here is like the sort of border between trog and kobold areas. Trying to back away from one spider, I backed into another. Oh, the unfortunateness. So I still feel like that place is definitely too hard for me. I need boars and more rat ears. Yeah. This has unfortunately been a pretty uneventful episode. But hopefully it's just been a relaxing time. I wanted to make sure I started Lock Mordan with a video and everyone got to see it, which may not have been the smartest idea, because it is a lot of just farming stuff. I haven't had too many ideas of stuff to talk about today. Yep. Yeah, so for example, I think I'm going to finish off these today, and then I might go and do the others, like the quest to kill the trogs and such, just off stream, or in a in a casual stream, you know. It's really relaxed right now, man. I feel I'm so relaxed that I just died because I wasn't concentrating. I just feel like Vanilla WoW is just such a relaxing game to play, like, and I think it's something to do with the fact that, you know, in modern WoW it's sort of like go go go, and you feel sort of pressure to be the highest level and to do all the stuff, and I can relax playing modern WoW. You know, but in modern WoW, it's sort of a more sort of you're constantly getting distracted by, like, you're just relaxing, you're having fun, you're just like, and then you're like, oh, what do I do now? Okay, I go here, right, I kill these, right, okay. And then you go there and you're like, where is this thing? Where's this? I'm not sure where I am, right? And you're constantly sort of doing this, whereas like in this game, it's not as relaxing in the way that, you know, you need to actually like sort of think about what you're doing, and you need to be like, right, I know where to go, I need to keep an eye on my health and stuff. But then, a lot of the time, whew, that was close. A lot of the time in this game is spent with big quests like this that's going to take you like a long while to complete, and it's very relaxing to just go on and just have a task already set out that you picked up in the last game, just look at it and just go, I'm going to do this task because it's close to here, right, and they're like about the right level, and then you just sit there and you do it, and it's just, you know, like this, just serene, just sort of chilling for a while. In a way, there kind of isn't maybe enough to talk about in terms of, if you think of, you know, how much I try to keep chatting and stuff, but it gives me time to just sort of just chat about anything, you know, and barely concentrate on the game. And I need to concentrate to stay alive just enough to keep me interested without distracting me from my sort of relaxation. Is that a two-handed sword or just a one-handed sword? 4.3. Oh, this is going to be something that I'm going to do in my casual streaming time. I think I got a trip to Stormwind planned, lads. We're going to take this to Stormwind, and we're going to learn to use swords, and then I'm going to go kill some boars. Alright? Please just give me an ear. Oh no, I got the ears. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Need a boar. It's a boar. Come on, give me the last boar intestine. I'll be so happy. Just now going to head up along this road, just killing boars. Boom. Look at that. Got more of the same animals on this side. So, now I'm interested in if the trogs down here and the trogs down there are the same trogs. And if so, where is better to go to complete this quest? I think it might be a 2-stage trog quest that I've just forgotten about, you know? Hello, travelling merchant. I very much enjoyed your bread. Actually, I'm going to just stop him one more time and just sell stuff to him. Yep. I'm also interested in the idea, do I use this because it does give me the more DPS? I think now I've got the sword, I think no. Because now I was like, sort of kind of conflicted, right? Because I was like, it does more DPS by quite a long way, right? It's like multiple more damage per second. But then, like, having the shield keeps me alive longer, which is really nice. There's rat catching. Neither of them are that useful to me, but just desperately trying to remember all my hotkeys. No, I have a cloth wrist actually, so they are actually pretty good. And then here, this lady, I need to give her this. Yeah, and then general supplies lady. I want some milk. Got some blood sausages as well. Got the recipe to cook blood sausages. I'm probably going to just send that to my... is it soulbound? It's not soulbound. I think I'm going to send that to my warrior. Let's do that right now, actually. So, innkeeper, let me trade you goods. I don't want that hammer anymore. Send mail. Why? Cook. Okay. I'm gonna smell this as well, because I forgot to sell that. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to do some crafting as well, if I can use this forge. That's fine minerals, that's the wrong button. So, I'm not sure you guys want to watch me fly all the way to Stormwind to learn swords, but when you next see Dblat, he will be the wielder of a sword. And see if there's anything I can actually make out of this without... I might be able to make some armor that's better than mine. So, copper vests are not actually that helpful. Because I have good 94 and 1 stamina, so that's not good either. But these, 26 armor, I can make better than that, right? So right now, I want to make one of these because I actually want to use it for myself. But generally, you want to make the one that costs the less. I remember the rules are, if it's orange like this, it means that every single one should give you a whole skill level. So yeah, 3, 4. And then when it goes to yellow, it's like every 3-ish. Maybe, and then when it goes to green, it's like every 5 or every 10 or something. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I remember when you have it like this, if you're just trying to make a skill, they all will give you guaranteed a level, so you can just sit there and You know, you don't have to worry about, well, which one will give me the most XP. It's going to be the one you can make the most of. And actually, I've just realised these use stone and they don't use stone. So I can actually make all of them. That's very amusing. Alright, I've got to 10. Is there a blacksmithing trainer around here? I might go and find a blacksmithing trainer first to see if I can upgrade anything. So I will want to, you know, if I can make something cooler that, you know, now I'm at level 10. I can't remember how the skill, like how much skill you need to go up until you can make something cooler. Like it might be that I need like 25, 50 skill before I can make anything cool. But I want to check, you know. So anyway, I'm going to go and do all that sort of, I guess, more boring stuff. This is becoming a long episode now that I've sort of forgotten to end it and rattled on about what I'm going to do for so long. So, going to make stuff with blacksmithing, see if I can make some more cool armor, go learn how to use a sword, chop some pigs. You'll see that if you hang around live. But for today's YouTube video, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.